Every day, the world's biggest meat processing plants handle the massive job of butchering and packing thousands of animals to help feed millions. These aren't small butcher shops, they're huge, high-tech factories running non-stop to process beef. Animals come from farms and feedlots, traveling long distances to reach these facilities. But how do they manage such high volume while staying safe, efficient, and ethical? And how do they meet demand without cutting corners on quality? Let's dive into the world of industrial meat processing. Subscribe to our channel for the latest global meat supply chain. Large-scale meat processors depend on a steady influx of livestock from thousands of farms. Animals are transported in specialized trailers designed for ventilation and safety. In the US, the 28-hour law mandates that animals cannot be confined in transit for more than 28 consecutive hours without a minimum 5-hour rest period for feeding, watering, and rest. Upon arrival at processing plants, trained livestock handling teams guide the animals into holding pens for inspection. These pens are equipped with fresh water, and if animals are held for over 24 hours, they must be provided with feed. Animals are allowed to rest and hydrate before processing begins, a practice that reduces stress and helps maintain meat quality. Before any processing begins, animal welfare protocols come into play. Plants follow strict guidelines set by veterinarians, government agencies, and third-party auditors. Animals are kept calm using low-stress corridors and non-slip flooring. Trained handlers use soft paddles or gates, avoiding electric prods or aggressive methods. Before slaughter, livestock are inspected for signs of illness or injury, and unfit animals are separated for humane treatment. Many facilities use controlled atmosphere stunning or electrical stunning to render animals unconscious before slaughter, ensuring they feel no pain. These systems are regularly audited to ensure compliance with animal welfare laws. The goal is to uphold ethical standards while improving efficiency and ensuring better meat quality. In high-capacity plants, slaughter is performed with precision and speed. After stunning, animals are shackled and moved to bleeding stations where they are quickly and humanely exsanguinated. In beef and pork plants, this is followed by dehiding or scalding and dehairing processes. All of this happens under strict hygiene and government oversight. Every piece of equipment is sterilized regularly, and workers wear protective gear to prevent contamination. Religious slaughter methods such as halal and kosher are also accommodated in many international plants. Speed is important, but safety and humane handling are the top priorities in this crucial step. After slaughter, the carcass moves to the evisceration stage, where internal organs are removed. This step is critical for both food safety and meat quality. Skilled workers or automated tools cut open the body cavity and carefully remove organs like the liver, heart, and intestines. These parts are either discarded, rendered, or sold as edible byproducts. Each organ is inspected by veterinarians or trained inspectors to ensure there are no signs of disease. Any contamination is flagged and the carcass is removed from the line. Automated evisceration systems are now common in poultry, offering consistency and reducing human error. Clean separation of edible and inedible parts ensures that only safe meat proceeds to the next stage. After evisceration, carcasses are thoroughly washed and moved into large chilling rooms to rapidly lower their temperature, halting bacterial growth and preserving meat texture. In beef, carcasses hang in chillers for extended periods to age properly. During this time, graders inspect the meat for color, marbling, fat thickness, and weight. In many countries, this grading system determines the quality and price of the meat. Higher grades fetch better market value. Advanced camera systems and sensors now assist in this process, providing fast and accurate analysis. Proper chilling and grading not only protect public health, but also guarantee product consistency for retailers and restaurants worldwide. After chilling, carcasses enter the fabrication floor where the real transformation happens. Here, giant sides of beef cut into familiar products like steaks, chops, and fillets. Skilled butchers work alongside robotic arms and automated saws to debone and trim cuts with accuracy. Machines guided by computer vision make precise cuts, reducing waste and increasing yield. Conveyor belts keep the meat moving quickly, with each section of the plant handling a specific cut or task. Hygiene is critical. Floors are washed constantly, and every tool is sanitized. This is where meat becomes retail ready, trimmed to exact specifications for grocery stores, restaurants, and export markets. Before packaging, every piece of meat undergoes multiple layers of inspection. Trained staff and automated systems check for quality, appearance, and potential hazards. Metal detectors scan for stray fragments from machinery, while X-rays detect bones and boneless cuts. Quality control teams check color, fat distribution, weight, and temperature. If anything fails inspection, it's removed for rework or disposal. Plants also follow hazard analysis and critical control points plans, which are global food safety standards. plants. These protocols ensure that each step from slaughter to packaging is documented and monitored. In large-scale operations, this intense level of scrutiny helps maintain public trust and ensures that only the safest, highest quality meat reaches your plate. Packaging is where meat becomes a product. After cutting and inspection, the meat is vacuum sealed or packed in trays, depending on the order. High-speed machines can package hundreds of items per minute, labeling each with weight, grade, and traceability codes. Flash freezing is used for export-bound or long shelf-life items, locking in freshness without preservatives. Modified atmosphere packaging extends shelf life using nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Clean rooms and airlocks prevent contamination. Every package is scanned for accuracy and sorted by destination. Some plants even tailor packaging by region bulk for wholesale, portioned for retailers. This step is all about precision, protection, and presentation, ensuring the meat is fresh, safe, and appealing when it arrives in stores. Once packaged, meat enters the cold chain, a temperature-controlled journey from factory to fork. Refrigerated trucks and containers keep products at strict temperatures to prevent spoilage. Real-time temperature sensors track shipments across continents. Meat bound for export may travel by ship, plane, or rail, depending on urgency. In some plants, orders are shipped within hours of processing. Global meat giants use smart logistics platforms to manage inventory, predict demand, and reroute delays. For sensitive products like fresh beef, timing is everything. Cold chain logistics not only preserve quality, but also ensure safety and compliance with international food regulations. Without it, the global meat trade wouldn't be possible at today's scale. Massive plants generate not just meat, but also tons of byproducts, bones, blood, fat, and offal. But nothing goes to waste. These materials are processed into useful products like pet food, animal feed, gelatin, leather, and biofuel. Rendering plants nearby handle this conversion with high heat systems that sterilize and separate components. Wastewater from meat plants is also treated on-site using filters, bacteria, and purification systems before being released. Sustainability departments monitor emissions, energy use, and recycling targets. Many plants aim for zero waste operations, turning byproducts into profit. In today's industry, responsible waste management isn't just a necessity, it's a competitive advantage, helping companies reduce environmental impact while maximizing value. The world's biggest meat plants are engineering marvels feeding millions with precision and scale. Every step, from animal handling to packaging, is streamlined for safety and efficiency. These facilities represent both cutting-edge progress and ongoing ethical questions. As demand grows, the future leans towards smarter automation, better animal welfare, and reduced emissions. Consumers increasingly want transparency and sustainability. Whether it's a burger in New York or a steak in Seoul, it likely came from one of these systems. Understanding the process empowers smarter choices. If you found this video informative, subscribe and share it with friends.